Wednesday. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, we just got to settle into the game. Too many dumb turnovers right now. You're a good defensive team, but there's a lot of more for us, so we got to be better on that end.
First finals for most of you guys. You mentioned settling in. Just how do you do that? Manage the emotions.
Yeah, I think, experience in it. We got fortunate out there in that first quarter.
Okay, so I have been thinking about something. I'm good, brother. Just finished chapter 2 of Apostle Crusade. Okay, I really want to script read, but I need to find a time where, nobody is bothering me with sound. So, give me some time. What might have to happen is I read it, like I stream it, read it, and then we'll talk about it another day. But that just might have to happen because with how things have been going, I don't know if I'll be able to get a time where it's quiet, But I've been looking at Lava and y'all talk about these characters. I'm really inspiring the fluids of creativity. This dude here, Dark Xenoverse. It's about time we hear something about Mechaberg. Oh, what's up, Dark?
They are coming. Their hands, their deflections, their steals. If you keep that in your Pascal Siakam, put it up.
Well, time for tonight's upcoming national TV schedule.
Oh yeah, by the way, I need to know.
WNBA on ABC Saturday, Las Vegas and Golden State, 3 Eastern time, and then ABC Sunday, Game 2, a little earlier start, 8 Eastern time, right back here in Oklahoma City.
The other part of those entry passes, Richard, is the window closes fast. So, if you got a ball fake it to enter a little bounce pass, whatever it takes, has an advantage.
I need a color scheme. I need a color scheme. Just let me know. What's a good color that goes with black and white?
Caruso, the one player with championship experience.
Because I think it's about time I actually pick more than 2 colors for my Saiyan. But Dark, Summer Games Fest is around the corner, man.
About it. You don't have to call a play for him. This is a simple throw ahead. He looks at the defender, goes at his body with a simple crossover, and that's the part about having a player like Caruso come off your bench. Elite defensively, but also he finds ways to be aggressive scoring.
So he played in the finals. Obviously, Pascal Siakam played great for Toronto in their 2019 title run. He played in the finals. Thomas Bryant actually played 29 seconds, but he played in the finals in Denver on their 2023 run. So only 3 players on this roster have ever played in a finals game.
Is that going to manifest in some way in particular, Richard?
No, I wouldn't think so, because Alex Caruso, again, you talk about the voice in the locker room, he's going to tell the players what it's like. Same thing with Pascal Siakam. He's won a G-League championship, he's won an NBA championship. So all these players are pretty much experienced.
Yo, what's up? Candido, Archie, how y'all doing? What's good? So yeah, I need a color scheme for my Saiyan. I need a color scheme because I think it's about time I truly gave this guy actual clothes. Tom Holly. Interesting. But besides that, I did want to talk about another Bleach character. Well, a Justice League character. Well, he's not really a part of the Justice League. Teen Titans character in the world of Bleach. I'm good. Just been doing some One Piece stuff. Came up with a new devil fruit today. What devil fruit you got? Black and white looks cool. Yeah, it does. But you see, black and white is like the basic stuff when it comes to clothes. Like, let's be honest, a lot of people can rock a black and white fit. You gonna farm credits before the 12th? You want to do it later? I don't know if Jay's gonna. I mean, Jay's probably gonna still be on. Horror, I mean, which in English is the horror fruit. A fruit centered all around horror. Very interesting. Black and red? So, there's two ways I can go about this. So I could do something like that, or or it could go like something like this.
Exactly what I said. You can't break that ball down against this team. They will get steals and deflections.
Or I could do this with a white sash.
As soon as you bring that ball down, it is over. It is over against this team. The referees know it. The players know it. One thing I like about what Rick
Can you help me get meditation?
Substitution. He took everybody out. And in order to keep his guys
meditation,
took 3 players out.
Oh,
you can always see adjustments in the way they're substituted.
Sure.
Teams have played the winner.
It's just gonna take me a minute.
Game throughout the season, as Holmgren will shoot. Holmgren had some great games in the Western Conference Finals. Remember, he missed.
Are you on PlayStation, Connor?
Season with that hip injury, and they still won 60.
It's a pyramid here that can create horrors and also trap people in their own heads. Like them sea horrors, and when I mean horrors, I mean
He's the largest
some Jewish stuff. If you could change the top part, unfortunately, no. The top part cannot be changed. Xbox? Unfortunately, I cannot help you. Because I don't have Xbox. So we're all PS3 over here. I mean, not PS3, PS5. I can't
It hasn't always been easy. He had his ups and downs, injuries, trade rumors. Teams had stretches where they got swept in the playoffs. Last year was magnificent.
What's good, Lava? So, okay, Lava. When I get the chance to, I gotta make a Torco.
He's one of those guys that has always put that time in game, always in trade rumors, but he shows up every day like a professional.
I know an entire pirate crew based around this fruit. Oh, and also up to you, man. All right. Have you been playing Helldivers, Dark? But also, I think I got most of the characters from the Justice League. I do need to focus on the Legion of Doom, but I'm doing a side thing because I'm curious. How would Beast Boy work in the world of Bleach? He would have to be in a long car, right? But what would his power be? And I want you to really think about this. Yes, Dark. That assault rifle in the new war bond, I'm spending money for it, Dark. I'm not gonna hold you. I want that. I want that. I like that assault rifle.
With a really big design contract. Realized you're more of a creative type than a finance type. Realize you got this. Use QuickBooks to get your...
Okay, so Lava. I know you were talking about your CAC, but I had to go back to work. Talk to me about it. But yeah, Candido, I can't change the top black part. I can only change like the sleeve part, unfortunately. Now you might be asking why. Because the devs forgot to give us the rest of the colors.
What you're looking at is the most powerful being on planet Earth. I will not accept that.
Gotta get back to the fray.
Introducing the 3-row, all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 9 with class-leading interior space.
Kick your ass. Told shit on.
But yeah, the new. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk is getting a whole new DLC. Bro, that's actually really hype. Yeah, Dark. I've been getting back into Cyberpunk.
Co-pilot Power AI features and the NBA app.
Man, Cyberpunk is a good game.
Keeping up with the leaks super easy. It's really not that hard.
I know you're gonna buy that Cyberpunk DLC for sure.
I'm Ryan Reynolds, and I'm here for these guys, nature's benchwarmers. Now it's their time to shine. For us.
Tonight's access brought to you by Visible. It's Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, Miles! Yeah, Miles! Go, roll! Come back to me! Come back to me! Yeah, Pete! Right there, up, Pete! Hey, Pete! Come on, get up, get to me! Here we go, here we go. Win this minute! Hey, win this minute, Pete! Win this minute! Settle in now. Uncle Anthony. Too big. I can breathe now. He always plays with such a joy. He's going to be knocked that down. I don't know if it's joyful playing against this Thunder defense though right now.
No, but I love what he said. Even one of the fastest playing teams know that they need to slow down a bit, but as far as being in the finals for the first time, your heart's racing, adrenaline pumping.
He's for 5 to shoot. It's all 3-pointer. The game to the ball over the rebound.
Pretty incredible defense. 6 offensive rebounds for this OKC team. 11 turnovers forced. 17 extra chances, and yet Indiana down 6, going all the way out.
Kind of the story of their season, Doris. They hang around. Sometimes it's not pretty, but they've got a special fight in them all season long. Coming back from a rough start, coming back from a lot of playoff games. First team All-NBA defense this year. First time he made one of those teams, and much deserved.
I love this by Neymar. Look, he takes his time, but look, you got to be physical with George. You got to put that shoulder into the middle of his chest, and only because his arm was down. George got to be smarter with that one foul. Now he has to going straight out.
Hey, you made it work.
Goes down 8 miles, just 8 miles from here.
Oh, man, hanging out.
Game 2 of the Women's College World Series currently airing on ESPN. Texas leading the best of 3 series 1-0 after the come from behind win. Game attended by our very own Richard Jefferson.
Not just me, my kids were there. They had a great time. So much fun. Any opportunity you get to support women's sports or take your kids to go support women's sports, go
Now you get 2 bullets.
TV, the camera shot Richard Jefferson. I turned on the TV to watch it. I don't want to see this on camera.
I was just showing my love to the softball community. They know how
You get 2 bullets stuck in your nose. And it won't break off.
No!
It won't break off?
Well, I said it just trying to
Hey, I thought it was
pick
fun.
where he's going on the floor. Just gets into his path, takes it square in the chest. Really well done.
That's one of his strengths. Excellent at throwing charges. Another one of those players off the bench that got second-round players, undrafted players from off the bench that might start for other teams. A good one roll here. This is Alexander. Short. Albert breaks it up the floor. He's in. Trying to draw foul on Holmgren. Easton kicks it out to the corner. Emhart. Three-pointer missing. They're 6 and 16. 16 of their 27 shots have come from 3. High dribble there from Wallace. Gets the shot off.
They need to add layer armor.
And then commits a foul.
Maybe to like a future update they could.
This guy is so good. He's big. He is strong. He has got lateral speed. Just stand in front. Fighting him every step of the way. We talk about OKC being physical and being handsy. Well, Mr. Neesmith equal to that task.
Oh, I'm telling you that Cleveland is having nightmares. They were watching them pressure and attack them. Their backcourt of Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, they put so much pressure on them. They're ready for anything.
Redeem was NBA 2K20.
Hello, Ari. How are you?
To your 19.
Okay, so
Neesmith hits the first. Neesmith, of course, had that spectacular game 1 against the Knicks. And then hit those 3-pointers. An amazing comeback that completely turned that series around. Even missed in game 1.
Well, just to get a little better. I
think like some of the draft picks, he wasn't a good defender. Now he's one of the better defenders.
You'll be surprised how good of a defense you'll play when you're trying to survive in this league. Right.
Beautiful drive. Actually, beautiful move. Ball kept alive off the missed free throw. And the Pacers back with a tour.
okay, so just to let y'all know, and just know I did not eat yet, but I did drink some water.
So well for a big man. Ball again, poked away. Where the passing lanes are narrow in OKC. Here's Alexander. Can't get the ball.
Well, he's uber aggressive. 11 shots in the first quarter, and he's doing the same thing here. Can't be offensive.
Another turnover.
Are you kidding?
14. That was 4:41 to play in the second.
That was good. Team beat. I don't have a headache though. That's good. We need more good beverages.
And that's just not smart. You gotta use your body. You gotta be smart with it. It's an easy call, especially for the official with the smaller player. You gotta be very calculated with how you attack them when they're aggressive.
2 fouls on turn. 7-point lead for the Thunder. Holmgren playing his space. Can't hit the 3. All batted around. Still
The coffee is wearing off.
Williams on the drive.
That was tough.
It's a high arc and three.
Well, probably 2B.
2B! She's definitely using that growth club deal from Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Prime member?
You get $0 delivery fees on
One Piece chapter? Yeah, the One Piece chapter is up. Don't take a nap then, bro. I took one. I don't know why I'm so tired.
Tell me about Chipotle.
Yeah, we cook. We actually cook it. We make your fresh chicken.
We hand chop everything every morning.
You get to walk right in. You see me making your chicken. This is going to be in your bowl.
Fresh ingredients every day.
the beach. To Corona, she isn't just a place. She is an element. And with salt and spray, she shoves us relentlessly into the present. That's what's inside every bottle of Corona. So no matter where your journey takes you, with just a squeeze of lime, the beach is always closer than you think. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Kiss my aura ring.
Let's go. 101. The picture my left hand.
So reason for this morning though. Are you okay? But yeah, probably after the stream, I'm gonna take a reasonable nap and then come back. I thought having a nap after work would help. It did not help.
He's on stars.
It's fun, Skip. There it is. Okay.
Super easy to find.
Here, Ian. So I gotta scroll back and south all the way.
It's not an easy situation. It is.
TV is your sports and live TV and whatever. So you can easily watch the games you want.
Jason, you still here? Sorry, Rick. Let's go, James.
Tonight on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Family Guy, Cedric Farland, Draymond Green, plus music from multi-platinum artist Dalasage. All New Kimmel tonight on ABC. Let's listen to Rick Farland.
Listen, 50-50 balls, all right? Rebounding, all right? And ball security down there. You can't dribble into a crowd against this team, all right? You can't throw tight down passes against this team, all right? Make the adjustment. If you get an angle on one of the defenders, drive it hard, come up.
Teams making adjustments all season long.
Me, I probably need an after. Okay, so I'm thinking more so blue attack moves. Blue attack moves and also like some purple, some red, but purple and blue and gold. You know what? I just need to look at Torco. Peak game called
The initial defense on Pascal.
J-Stars.
So good. Look at the challenge that he gets on that shot.
I know he could do like soaring fist. He could do wide javelin, Tyrant Lancer.
So barreling down and picks up his second.
This is off the Maverick steal. Right here, that's a perfect charge. He was slow to get back, but luckily he was back there. Or else that would have been an easy layup for Caruso. But ultimately, it's like you got to slow down if you're Indiana. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Now, we all love Caruso. He's an amazing player, one of the best defenders. The next 2,000 he's committed, and he wanted challenges on both, and neither were close.
I told you the challenge, once the challenge happens, it should be automatic.
Oh, Power X, that's another one. How do you see it? Okay. Okay, I do need to read the One Piece chapter, but
Probably need to do that. All season, regular season or playoffs, for his patience. This is the three. And yet it's only a 10-point game. The Pacers defense has been strong and tough as well.
It has, Mike, and there's a maturity to this group. They just keep playing.
It's going. Got another three. It's third here in the first half. And this is the largest lead. Another errant pass. Lucas Alexander way off. 6 and 16 from the field. Siakam has the advantage at home. Halliburton picks it out for McConnell. McConnell nails the three.
You can see they want McConnell to make a shot. Dort would normally sell out to challenge. He closed short on purpose.
Miles is second leading scorer. He's only played 5 minutes. Williams drives, back shot. Second field goal for Jalen Williams. Under 2 to play here in the first half.
Black sock, blue socks in the other table.
Naismith throws for the three-pointer, deep in the corner.
And that's the thing. We know they have this comeback ability. They are the definition of a 48-minute team. So you got to keep that pressure on if you're OKC.
okay, so oh, Macho moves. What's good with you, Macho? Okay, so Lava. Lava, are you in here? Probably not. How you doing, Macho? What's good with you, man?
By the whole team?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, no doubt.
And now TJ McConnell is the leading scorer for Indiana. Williams, SGA, looks at the three, puts it in. 19 first half points. That's the first step. By Wallace. Wallace has got great angles.
This is as aggressive as we've seen the MVP. He took his most shots in the postseason in the first quarter, and his foot remains on the gas pedal.
He is trying to put that pressure on him and hit with the left-hander. That is difficult when you're trying to slow him down. Just the body control, the contact to handle it, and then use your offhand.
He has had 11 games in the playoffs, 11 of 16 where he scored 30 or more.
Okay. Yeah, I think that works though.
The difference between his shot block and game block. Longer inside. Halliburton got a piece of the correcting defensive play.
But Dark, they do need to add layered armor. I won't lie, I would love if they basically added Space Marines. Like a Space Marine as a Space Marine armor as like
We got the key at halftime coming up. A showdown between the two star point guards and two teams that have made it this far.
So Macho, what you up to, man?
I just throw them all in here together.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook has you covered all playoffs long. Keep up with big-time matchups, get daily profit boosts, and daily exclusive pesos Stephen A. Spend. Right now, you can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Sign up with promo code BOOST.
Just got home. Alright.
Sportsbook app.
I mean, now, okay. That's always nice. What you eating?
While you check stats. Go from streaming to betting in a couple taps.
personalized offers based on your fantasy team?
You're literally describing ESPN Bet, which exists.
Be a total game changer. It's one of my best ideas.
ESPN Bet, the official sportsbook of ESPN. Sign up today and receive $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 bet.
You okay? I'm trying to get abducted by aliens. What's really happening?
Welcome, leader of Earth.
Huh?
On June 20th. Sometimes you gotta fake it.
I got this.
Watch the news, see who's lying.
This is who they said you a cutie.
I can say the same about you.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. PG.
The new McCrispy Strip is here. Tip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, tender mustard, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip dip. Now at McDonald's.
Let's take a look at who is getting buckets, brought to you by KFC and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He leads all scorers, Stephen A. 19 in the first half.
Good Lord, this man is special. I mean, he's just doing his thing. They have no answer for the MVP.
He's 8 of 18 from the field. We'll have your halftime show coming up right after this.
Most of the time, I either watch YouTube.
Everything from the logo.
Hey, you know what? You and me both.
This feels different. Yeah, it's hard.
It works.
It's really hard.
Oh, that's tomato. Sheboygan. He is me.
Stay on.
I like those.
Make me go, make me go.
I feel nothing. I tell you what, I just feel like no shoot that guy. I don't feel nothing. That's more than
Royal Caribbean. Love that baby.
And wait till you see the other two surprises. A joyful bundle of three.
That's probably
I was thinking, good thing one to each of you. I got AT&T's bundle of three, iPhone 16 Pro with
Macho.
for me, and iPad and Apple Watch for you. New and existing customers get their
Did you get the Diamond DLC?
Plus iPad and Apple Watch SE for 99 cents per month each, and save to $700.
I'm actually screwing up. Hold on. I keep picking parallel class. Look at me. I looked at the Marvel Token Soul is trailer.
Trip to the grocery store and stay right where you
The Token Soul is trailer again, and found Avengers Tower and the Fantastic Four. Yes, bro. But not only that, Matt Murdock is literally in the background of the.
dash pass by the
Watch when they go to the back alley, and you see Nelson and Murdock. He's literally in the window watching. Yes? Oh, okay. Do you like the Diamond DLC? Oh, by the way, I need to talk about this because I've been seeing people disappointed with this state of play. And I just need to say this. This state of play showed a lot. And we're not just gonna act like all these games aren't. Most of the games shown aren't gonna be games that are not gonna do good. Like, most of these games are gonna do good. That was shown at, I want to see Dormammu. You know what? The fact that they got Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, I want to see Blackheart. Or like Mephisto. I want characters you'd never expect to see in a fighting game. Like Miss Marvel? I never expected her in a Marvel fighting game, but here we are. And then Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider? By the way, so how do we feel about Robbie Reyes over Johnny Blaze? Because I know right now they're trying to focus on other versions of characters, it seems. Because, like, if you look at Marvel Rivals, they chose Swordmaster over Danny Rand. And I know people are still pissed about that. I want to see the true power of Squirrel Girl. Hey, I'm just saying this, bro. They might make a crazy play and put Jeff the Shark in the game. Now I know what you're thinking. Jeff the Shark don't belong in a fighting game, but think about it. Johnny, I personally prefer Johnny Blaze. I'll be on soon. Alright, chillin'. Robbie Reyes is cool too. Yeah, the thing is, Robbie Reyes is a good Ghost Rider. I just love that his car is an ultimate. And also, I think this kind of confirms that Star-Lord is probably going to be in more Marvel-based content. Silver Surfer in a fighting game? See, the thing is, Silver Surfer is more so a pacifist, so it'd be... Look, I'm not saying it won't be interesting. I would love that. Imagine the combos.
This halftime report is presented by Kia. Movement that inspires.
Thanos could be cool. I mean, looking how they treated Dr. Doom, most definitely. Trying to see him throw hands.
Come on, here we go. Whoa. You don't have to go with me this time.
See, I want Goblin, Green Goblin. Low-key, I don't want them to put Venom in the game, just because I feel like they always choose Venom. And I get it, people like Symbiote, they like Venom, but I think we need to try different Spider-Man villains, you know? I want Green Goblin. Like, Green Goblin is the #1 op. White Tiger, Silver Fox. Ooh, hey, good choices. Personally, I want Iron Fist, but you know what? I'm gonna throw a wild. I'm gonna throw a fireball with this one. Instead of Iron Fist, I want Shang-Chi.
6 toasty hash browns. It's the biggest deal on breakfast. Dunkin' $6 meal deal.
The Green Goblin would be sick. I'm only saying Green Goblin because it's like they always choose Venom in like Marvel-based content. They always do, and I get it. People like Venom, but we need to try different things. Mandarin? Ooh. Wait, actually, they could go crazy with Mandarin. Wolverine? Man, where's Cyclops? And also, whoever the person was who thought, let's make Iron Man watch anime and make Gundam-based Iron Man suits. Yo. Thank you. Thank you. Whoever did that. Thank you. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. Iron Man is my main, bro.
Welcome back to the Kia halftime.
19 points in your first final attack, not too shabby, Bob, but you gave this building a pretty big compliment in terms of where you ranged it, in terms of atmosphere.
Yeah, I know
absolute cinema facts, bro. And here's the thing. Can we just talk about how Marvel Rivals and this new Marvel game are just making completely new and amazing costumes for the characters? Like, can we talk about it? You know you're gonna main Kamala? Bro, no. You know what? Okay, there's 3 characters I'm gonna main, but there's 2 characters I have to focus on perfecting. Iron Man, and I'm definitely gonna use... Man, I was gonna say Dr. Doom, but I gotta focus Ghost Rider, bro. Like, Dark. Don't get me wrong, Kamala looks cool. She does. But Ghost Rider. We got Ghost Rider in a fighting game. Need Rogue? Bro, you know what? You're right. Hold on, let's put Rogue in the game. Hold on. Also, I'm just gonna say this. I know they're gonna do it as a DLC. I know they're gonna do it, but hey, let me get close.
This week only, large
Close.
The Dominoes are just $6.99 each when you
Do we really need Winter Soldier? I know he's a fan favorite, don't get me wrong, but I just have this weird feeling that they're gonna put Winter Soldier as DLC or in the base game. Oh right, Rivals, Mystic Mayhem, Secret Invasion, 1943, and this Tolkien game, bro. You know what? We might need Captain. Yo, can I have She-Hulk? Actually, I'm surprised Hulk is not one of the first characters they showed off. See, Hulk could actually be kind of crazy if you think about it. Either Black Widow, Hawkeye, or Winter Soldier is guaranteed. I'm gonna tell you this, if Hawkeye is in the game, we are not getting Ant-Man. Because you already know Hawkeye might get an ultimate with Ant-Man on his arrow. You know that might be guaranteed.
Summer fun is around every turn at the all-new Dave & Buster's. With never-before-seen games like Hot Wheels Victory Lap. Brand new menu items, including turbocharged chicken.
Also, we need
and a nationwide race.
We need to give spotlights to random characters. I am glad that in Cosmic Invasion, we're gonna get Nova.
And win on all cylinders at the all-new.
If they make it like how they made Fighters, Hulk is Broly. Songbird, true. Songbird would be sick. I mean, hey, I'm just saying, imagine they put in the Phoenix. Look, how they made the Storm.
Please make jam from our bank unless you want to spend a small fortune.
Alright, Macho.
No, thank you. Begging with BMO means
Look, how they made Storm. Think of the female characters. No? Bro. That would be the first time Noel was in a fighting game. I wouldn't even mind that. Can we put Sentry? At this point, I feel like they're gonna push Sentry DLC. Like, to the highest key, Sentry might actually be DLC, bro. Because if you've seen the Thunderbolts, Sentry is the #1 reason to watch the Thunderbolts. Blob and Big Bertha for the big characters? Are you kidding me? Juggernaut. We don't need Big Bertha. Or Blob. Actually, Blob, maybe. But Big, why do you keep talking about Big Bertha, bro? First in Rivals, now this? What? Can we stop the Big Bertha propaganda? And let's put some let's put other X-Men in, you know? Like, can we put Gambit? When was the last time we had Gambit in a fighting game? Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You love Big Bird? Bro, no.
Racers, of course, don't miss the playoffs. They have been the king of comebacks. They need to get their guys going. As we look back and forth side, they've had a lot of comebacks.
Fantastic Four?
117 points per game in the playoffs, only 45. What's the key? Just adjusting to this different defense than what they
Yo, I'm gonna be real. Can we get Vision in a Marvel game?
Nobody talked about that, but ultimately they had to settle in and find the lane. The lanes aren't always going to be there. Their last series.
When was the last time we had Vision in a like Marvel game?
That you can target. Okay. They're down 12.
And your opponent took 18 more shots than you did. All is not lost. Settle into the game. Stronger with the basketball.
Mason Wallace again starts. He started the game.
Groot? I mean, if they do put another Guardians of the Galaxy, yo, what about Adam Warlock? Adam Warlock, they could do Groot and Rocket Raccoon, like they could be a double.
And I say this, come down to halftime. Who makes the first time out? Who's going to be the first team to punch first?
Gildas Alexander loves that spot. And a nice soft touch goes over the rim.
I guess they could, you know, with all the love Falcon has been getting, and just really think about this. Falcon has been getting so much love and appreciation from the MCU. When has Falcon been in a video game? I'm gonna take a nap. Okay, Ari, rest well. I'll message me when you're awake.
To pick up his second as we check on with Lisa Salters.
Yeah, Mike, I talked to our Pacers assistant, Lloyd Pierce, who said exactly what Doris Burke just said, that it wasn't just the 19 turnovers, added the 6 offensive rebounds, so it's 18 more possessions. He said if that continues, that's going to be a hard battle for us. But again, he said no need to panic. We feel the pressure now. Maybe we're playing a bit too fast off the rebound.
Medusa?
Just slow down a bit.
Black Bolt?
But he said
How would that would be kind of interesting. All of his ultimates are just him screaming.
But the good thing is, 19 turnovers when he has 6 points. Right? 6 and 9 points. Right? That's the end of the world. Right? We're right there. We've had a lot of really good looks at threes.
I don't like when already established heroes become another hero, like Falcon or Swordmaster. I'm telling you, he should have just been Captain Falcon. Like, I know people say, oh, yeah, you just have to accept that he's Falcon. Well, not Falcon. You have to accept that he is Captain America. I just felt that the MCU went too far into, like, race with Falcon's character. Like, don't get me wrong. They bring it up in the comics, but they don't make it almost every scene. You know? Like, I didn't have a problem with him being Captain America. It's just, why are they always talking about race with him? Like, don't get me wrong, I know it's just a little demeaning to the character, because Falcon's movie, well, the Captain America movie was good. Like, I'm not gonna take that away. The movie itself was good. The action was beautiful. Seeing Hulk do something is... It just shows that the MCU just can't do anything with Hulk. Which sucks. Swordmaster? Bro, I hate the fact that he could have just been the Swordmaster, bro. They really just want to get rid of Danny, bro. I hate it. Like, here's the thing. With Falcon and Captain America, at least he's still true to his character, not like fully switching into, oh, I'm Captain America. Like, he still keeps the wings. He's honestly a better Captain America. All he really needs is Super Soldier Serum. Oh yeah, Ross, right. I'm sorry. Our Hulk can't do anything. Shout out to Mark Ruffles. But yeah, I just feel like they went too heavy into the race for Falcon. Because here's the thing. What should have just been doing is that, and tell me how y'all feel about this, but I feel like Falcon should have not talked about like being a black Captain America on national television. I just think that he should have just gave a generic answer and just kept it pushing. Because the thing is, no matter what you, and I know it's a big thing for like black people. Anybody who's dark skinned, like even, and every comic does this, where they always try to dive deep into the racism, like, oh, you're a black superhero, you can't save us, or something like that, or they do it for DC, Marvel. Jeez, even Invincible does this low-key. A Sentinel would be cool. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna throw you another one. Master Mold. Let's make it happen. It's just a smaller version of Master Mold. Miles is slowly pushing Peter out. Not yet, but it's happening. Honestly, I would even say, and tell me if I'm lying, but Miles might have as much love and appreciation as Peter. It's just they actually let Miles have a good story. Meanwhile, they screw over Peter's life every comic he's in. Like, you know how crazy it is that every comic that you are in, you are always having a bad ending. I mean, look, Miles got his own video game, bro. That's how you know he made it. Distant planets. I just think they need to give Peter Parker a good happy ending. Last time I saw Miles, bro got a whole bioelectric sword. Yeah, no, Isaiah, it got even crazier. He's now the herald of a spider god. He's a herald of a spider god. You're telling me you wanted Miles and not the OG Peter Parker? Like, Bro, they really hate Parker, bro. His only new power-up is the symbiote. And also, I guess, his technology, but, like, he's always had that. You know how bad it is that the Spider God, besides Miles, was the one? It's canon event. Yeah, it is. But yeah, Isaiah, currently Miles is the herald for the Spider God. And yo, I'm not gonna lie, the Spider God is cool.
So being a fan for life turns into the trip of a lifetime.
And you know what? I'm not gonna say this other part because I don't want Dark to know, so he could start trashing Blade again. All right, I'm not gonna talk about it.
And if you ever have the right home coverage, you might have to kiss your savings goodbye. So get off, Dave. Save money on your birthday.
I can't let Dark know. He's been attacking Blade every time I bring up his name.
Don't be like that.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
That's what's been visiting him. It's like, no.
Oh, and I'm just gonna say this. I think it's about time we give the Thing new abilities. I think there's some characters in Marvel and DC, but let's just talk about Marvel, that need a buff. Like overall. The MCU buffed Miss Marvel. And I know some people don't like the new embiggen special powers that she's getting. But, you know, they add a little more to the character. And I know a lot of people don't rock with it, but I feel like if they try to go with this, they could actually like make her so much cooler. Because in the comics right now, they basically just ruined her character and just made her a generic X-Men. Oh, yeah, his true form. We need to bring that to the big screen. Just because the thing needs his true form to be like one of his new things now. Like it could be an ultimate for him, just like how Hulk could be like World Breaker Hulk or something. Peter is now Sorcerer Supreme. Oh yes, yes. You know, I wouldn't even mind if like Peter Parker, the buff they give him is like he's more into magic, like magic and technology. He utilizes both. I think that's a great buff for him. But I do also want to put out Hawkeye needs a buff too. Bro, how long has Hawkeye been using the same old arrows? We need some newness. Like, he should get an arrow, well, a bow and arrow built from Asgard that's like enchanted. An enchanted Asgardian arrow. Bam. Call Luna Snow? No, we don't need that in canon. It's gonna hit us somehow, bro. He'll find a way to shoot through the screen and hit someone. Oh, you know what? Can we buff the defenders also?
Nice fake. And the drive with the block.
And if anybody doesn't know who the defenders are, that's Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones and Daredevil. I think it's time we give them buffs, and it's like not so they can compete with the high tiers, just buffs so they're not just ass.
Body to body block, that is an impressive timing.
But I mean, some people like that. Like, I just think we have too many big brute-like characters. Like, how many characters in Marvel / DC just have super strength, durability? Like, truly.
22 turnovers for Indiana. Albert only jumping in some threes early. Can't get that one to go. Einstein lands another rebound. As we hit the 4-minute mark here in the third.
Like, you know what I mean? I just think we have too many super soldier-like characters.
But Hartenstein's quick screen, he flipped it so fast.
Red Hulk should get in. Ooh, Red Hulk with guns. That could be cool. And his ultimate could have like some gamma heat. Eternals? Be right back. Okay, Isaiah. The Eternals could be cool. Hey, I'm just saying. Maybe we should bring in. Maybe we should bring in. Damn, what's his name? I mean, Ultron. You can't go wrong with Ultron. Ultron is a big character for a lot of people.
Because the foul was on the push and then the spin. You don't think it was a foul? No, I'm talking the shooting foul. Shooting foul is clear. And just like the pull up. Yeah, it just looked right before. Isaiah Joe off the bench again. Shot clock down to 5. Einstein looking. Somebody's got to put it up. Einstein on the way. Caruso needs to get it off in time. No. 24-second violation.
Man, but you know what we really need to talk about? Why is it that DC is so trash, bro? And the thing is, I've been seeing people talk about, oh, you guys are acting like DC doesn't have good games. We got the Batman game. No. Let me explain what I mean about DC is trash. Is the fact that all you guys bring up is the Batman games. That's over 10 years ago. Over 10. But yet y'all still bringing it up like, oh, don't forget, we have good games. You had good games 10 years ago. Like, dang, bro, stop bringing up the past. Wait, you gonna bring up Suicide Squad?
Hey, your own YouTube TV has your favorites.
The fact people are so excited about the Switch 2, it's scary. It is scary, bro. Because, like, they're acting like we're not about to get hit by another thing of tariffs soon. Also, technically Spider-Man is a super soldier with spider powers. I mean, at least he has spider powers that make him different, you know? I just think there's too many strong dude with durable body type characters.
For a limited time, get visible for $20.
Not using Arkham, bruh. That's like bringing up Ultimate Alliance and Nemesis. Yeah, but the thing is, with Marvel, we could bring up so much. And I'm just gonna throw this out there. The Marvel Avengers game was not as bad as I remember. Even though I remember that camera being dookie butter booty cheeks. I think that game was actually good, but they just did not know how to keep up with the content.
The Phoenician scheme is the can't miss comedy event of the summer. Understand this changes our life. The Phoenician scheme, maybe PG-13.
I love DC Dark Legion. It's a mobile game. Bro. DC Dark Legion is Fallout Shelter for DC, bro. We can't count them. It's not that different, bro. People will keep writing Nintendo. That's the worst part too, because Nintendo literally feeds off of the family games. Like, they make bank just from Timmy and Tommy asking their parents to buy them this. We live in a sad world, bro. And you know what, Dark? I wouldn't mind that time machine. Because if you told me in the future we'd get a Switch 2 where games cost $80 on there, I would laugh in your face and tell you that Nintendo is out their mind. We have a catalog of Marvel games. Now, all of the games that DC does have, besides the Batman game, which is hard because it's like they make 3 games in total for other characters. And I say 3, but let's be honest, it's lower than that.
Only one team beat it from the Eastern Conference. It was Cleveland, in Cleveland. The point differential, when you combine regular season and playoffs, second highest in the history of the NBA. A lot of dominant wins. They also lost the game by 42, which is hard to believe. But not only has it been winning after winning, but such dominance on a nightly basis, 61 times of those 80 wins they won.
DC Online? Bro, you know how sad that is? DC Online? DC Universe Online? Maybe we just need to take it out of Warner Brothers' hands. Doing things too slow. You're saying we need new young blood to just push out the content? I guess we might need that. I think we need to get Marvel. I mean, not Marvel. We need to get DC out of Warner Brothers' hands, bro. Because, you know, if the fact that all they're gonna do is just make Batman games and get rid of all their other content, it's not worth.
Scoring with 13. Isaiah Joe. Caruso left open and hit the 3. When you said it, DB.
Use the link in code I sent in the Lemons chat. Help me get some goals. Alright. I'll do it after the stream. I got you.
He's going to go against OKC. Will pick up his 3rd.
Spider-Man games, yes, all the Spider-Man games. Ultimate Alliance 1, 2, and 3. Deadpool got a game, Wolverine, the MCU movie tie-in, the Hulk Ultimate Destruction games, the Tobey Spider-Man game. You know how crazy it is that each of the Spider-Man got a game for them? The X-Men games, we could go on. Now we got Marvel Rivals, Marvel Token, Marvel Mystic Mayhem.
The NBA player instinct that would immediately look up at the big screen.
What's wrong?
Obviously, you feel it wasn't a sound.
You want me to order spaghetti? Oh. Okay.
When you want to eat.
Okay.
Real challenges. First challenge.
Dark, you're right.
Also, guys,
bro,
sauces.
Bro, you see how close we are to 900?
All your favorite Subway sauces?
Oh my god. We're so close.
Great deal? Check. Order now on the Subway app.
This is the mark of a fighter.
We are almost there, man.
With a crisp, refreshing taste. A reward for those with a fighting spirit.
Last modern Superman game was Superman Returns game in 2006. 2006?
With Snapdragon, there's no limit to what you can do and what you can discover on the fastest PCs with multi-day battery life. Unlock your potential with Snapdragon at the heart of your PC.
Okay.
Here at OKC, the challenge unsuccessful. As Hartshot will be called, and a foul.
Man,
Right on the wrist. It's a simple
we need to.
Now he does sweep through.
I think we just need to get like Warner Brothers IPs away from Warner Brothers, bro. DC's like, oh my god. I forgot Batman had a VR game.
Those are his regular season numbers. Obviously, with some of the injuries, he played a lot. With their third leading score, 16 points per game. He missed the playoffs last year with that shoulder injury. He's had some good moments. That's the truth of our national TV schedule. ABC Saturday, WNBA. Las Vegas in San Francisco, 3 o'clock Eastern. And ABC Sunday, game 2 of this series, right back here at OKC. In the half-hour earlier start, tip-off shortly after 8 Eastern.
The fans in San Francisco are thrilled with the boundaries are there. First team in WNBA history, 18,000 fans per night.
Incredible. 9-point game. Just under a minute and a half remaining.
Like you gonna be started, I'm on a roll, bro. Hey. It's our national. You know what? This is gonna be a national thing for us. National DC slander day. Anytime we talk about Marvel, we gotta trash DC. Oh yeah. Also, I just want to also throw this out there because we gotta have this discussion about.
That's a big shot again. Trying to get one of those runs going, but the pace of the boys.
Can we now say that Marvel took over like the animated shows over DC? Because I'm just gonna throw that out there. Like, when was the last good Marvel not Marvel. When was the last good DC animated show? Like, truly, we really did, kid, you know. Like, yeah. Because I'm just gonna put this out there. X-Men 97? X-Men 97 gave us a lot, man.
Trying to tell you, this is a 48-minute team. It doesn't matter the turnovers.
The DC animated movie universe? I don't even see people talk about that.
4 seconds.
I'm telling you, this dude James is throwing. Yeah, I think they are. I think he is, bro. I think he's taken too much time on Superman, but at the same time, I understand why he is. Mainly because, like, this is the first time we're seeing Superman get a true, like, movie.
His third three-pointer of this presentation of the NBA Finals presented by UTV continues after this message from the word on ABC station.
Family. It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself.
They need to stop chasing Marvel?
Whatever life throws at us.
And also, it's not like Warner Brothers doesn't have the money to do anything. We're not just gonna act like Warner Brothers doesn't make bank for any of their like content.
Fantastic Four. Get tickets now.
What's your emergency?
Toyota's summer drive is on. Drive home a tough new Tundra with its astounding 583 pound-feet of torque, its impressive towing capacity, and smooth 10-speed transmission. Right now, get 3,000 customer cash on a new Tundra, or choose 1.99 APR on a new Tundra or Tundra Hybrid. But hurry, Toyota's summer drive sales event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
I just feel like Dark, you might be right. He might be selling, but at the same time, it's like, man, I know y'all want to make sure this movie is like perfect. I'm just gonna say it right now. From the trailers alone, this looks like a true Superman. Just from the trailers alone. I just feel like you're putting too much faith. They're putting too much faith. Alright, welcome back. But at the same time, I'd rather them focus more on Superman than Batman. Because I swear to Gucci, if we get like 10 Batman movies before we even get to Wonder Woman, I'm gonna be pissed. It's time DC comes back.
The new version.
Hey Dad, boy, do I miss you.
Welcome back, Isaiah. What's good? But yeah, James Gunn. I also look. I don't know who's really to blame here. Like, don't get me wrong. I want to put the blame on James Gunn, but it all comes down to Warner Brothers. Well, then they're gonna bring in someone else to make a new universe, and we're back to square one. Bro, that's the worst part, too. That's the worst part. Meanwhile, Marvel is just pumping these new stories out. Look, I think they were going really... They were on thin ice making the Thunderbolts movie. Because, really think about it, who is the big Marvel character from the Thunderbolts? It has to be Winter Soldier. And then, when they revealed Sentry, people were locked in. Literally, a famous character, a famous Marvel or DC character can literally carry a series. And I'm just saying, Static Shock is right there.
And Mike just said, this is his first free throw. They still like all three of those things are part of the formula to beat them.
Doris, you can see, you watch this team, their confidence and their belief has grown in the playoffs with all these comebacks. They've got talent, obviously, but they have an impressive level of fight. And you can never count out.
The movie had $200 million budget, and it needed raw $700 million to break even from what I heard. Right. That's crazy though. Because I'm also gonna say this. I think before we establish a universe, how about we make a good movie for these characters? You know what I mean?
Pacing the floor, using the big, taking his time. He's able to get whatever he wants in those moments. But tell me that he's in his third year, and he's taking his time. Look at this. Not pressured. We talked about Indiana being sped up. He's taking his time, getting to his spots, and finishing.
Caruso just picked up his third foul. He was hot. Catherine gets it, goes underneath. Williams, call for a foul. That's going to be 3 on Jalen Williams.
They need this movie to be big.
Just a simple back cut off the pressure outside. Cameron is an attacker on the offensive end.
He is. You know where he went to school, DB?
Well, I wonder. Why are you laughing, Mike? It's the only time you ask the question. He's in Arizona.
Yeah, I just feel like this Superman movie is bringing in a lot of characters. We got Mr. Terrific, a freaking Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, Lex Luthor. I just think
basically some nights when you watch Maverick, he's a phenomenal.
They got a lot going for them.
Just watching him, he might be the best player on the floor.
It's just after this, you gotta pick a character. Like, we just need a Wonder Woman movie. There was an MCU when Iron Man dropped, so Superman is the official Kickstarter to the DCU. Yeah. And especially from the trailers alone, it does seem like Superman is Superman.
It's just a little simple read by Wiggins. The hard step toward the ball first sells that initial defender, the low man, and the big stop back.
Wiggins, another one of those bench players, an occasional starter. Important role the last 4 years with this team. Second round pick out of Maryland. One of those whatever you need type of player on any given night.
And once you start to establish that culture as a franchise, players that are trying, whether it's in the G League, they know if they come and give 100% effort, the Oklahoma City Thunder will give you an opportunity. They will give you an opportunity to show what you have.
You know, I really thought Blue Beetle was going to be the true Kickstarter, but it really seems like they are just focusing on Superman. Because Blue Beetle is established. It was a good movie. Like, they could really just go with Blue Beetle and then introduce other characters.
Shepard still holding his right elbow. Shepard from the tunnel. Alfred got his way. Shot clock at 7. Tunnel pass the from there. Here's shot clock. Mark Davis right on top.
It's going to be the best of 7.
Because of the change in possession.
My Spanish roots. Dude, watching that movie? Yeah, that's wonderful.
They gotta win one game. And then you'll be still
Oh my God. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Yo. That is crazy. Okay. Bro, I wish somebody said something about the background noise. I didn't even realize. Oh my god. You know who would be cool? Okay. We gotta talk about not just Injustice, but I'm gonna talk about Mortal Kombat in general. I'm gonna be real. This Marvel game killing 90% of games, fighting games that are out. This new Marvel game is Marvel Token is gonna take over the fighting game scene for a little bit, and we need to prepare because it's 4v4. Imagine the tournaments. Dragon Ball save Street Fighter 6. Yeah. I mean, look, Tekken is trying to go back to what they used to be. Mortal Kombat did. Oh, it's gonna be at EVO.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Don't press. Old, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
When I switch to T-Mobile, you'll give me an iPhone 16 Pro. Help me off my old phone, and I still get to keep it?
That's right, no trading.
No!
Yes! It's our best iPhone offer ever. Switch to T-Mobile, get a new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trading needed. Hurry, pay off your old phone up to $800.
And also, I think DC needs a game like Marvel Rivals. They need a game that has a lot of DC characters together where people can play with their friends. That's what DC needs. Honestly, that's what we all need.
Has arrived. A season full of trials. All comes down to a battle to see who will have their first ever NBA championship. This is Sunday on ABC.
It's just like when we were kids, Marvel taking over the gaming industry. And honestly, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Oh, he literally just made the... They will ever... You know, it really depends on the... Even though I agree, God of Destruction Tombstone. Wait, that's cool.
You don't get to tiptoe against these guys. Look how aggressive. He is not stopping. He's ripping that ball through. If you try and go in there with any sort of finesse, with any sort of carelessness, but look how physical he was getting into that paint.
That's 4 fouls on Caruso. Showed his wear in the playoffs last year was spectacular. Got some big innings again. He's got such poise.
They might wait till the DCU is established. Yeah, and it does seem like James Gunn is gonna... Well, he did confirm that he wants games to tie into the stories. Which, that's fine, but...
Also promoting Toppin, but unable to gather it in. That's a really good steal. He knows what he needs to do there. Toppin, guarding Caruso. Crossover, Caruso, pop shot.
Oh, shit. That was nice.
official doesn't think anything of it, and the finish, welcome to the
That's the proper tonight, that's what it is. But you can't miss a free throw, Alex. Come on, man, that's what we're hyping you up.
Well, it's not he's mad at himself. Caruso, 11 points, 4 rebounds, couple of assists, 3 steals, 1 pickup. One of the nice positions is interesting. Simon gets inside, back out, over top of three-pointer. Got it, over the top of the game. It's fourth three-quarter of the game.
Pressure back up. Look, they don't stop. It's relentless pressure. You have 3-4 minutes. All of a sudden, they go on an 8-9-0 run, and the game looks different.
So much time still left, 8.5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Jalen Williams with this to drop low.
How much of I love the movie tie-in? Game developers will get lazy and add whatever they want. Yeah, they would. And I think we just need standalone DC games. Like, some can tie in, but eventually it will just come to a point where it's like, I'd rather
This is the team that has been the best shooting team in the playoffs. And they just played through adversity, played through the turnovers in the first. Threes are something you will get against OKC. They're making them.
Let me spoil the movie. True. It has to be like a standalone story.
The crispy strips are here. It's chicken so good, it deserves its own sauce. Now at McDonald's.
Mustard Frank again.
Bummer. Last time you got a replacement Frank at Ben's and Friends.
What time do they close?
Looks like 5 p.m.
Let's go get us another Frank.
You're watching the game? Of course. Of course I am.
Let's talk salary.
Great. What do you typically offer for this role?
It's competitive.
And if it was a number, it would be...
A competitive number.
With Indeed, you can avoid awkward salary conversations from the start.
Well, a number.
Is it competitive?
I think it's really wonderful that Apex are giving second chances to the elderly.
It's all right. You just wear down quicker than you hide on the side. He's cocky. You were cocky.
Anything else, Professor?
Drive fast. F1 the movie. Rated PG-13. Chosen 7.
Okay.
This summer, make KFC your go-to pit stop for $7 Phillips. 4 boxes that turn hunger into a victory lap. Alright, I'm back. Fill up 4 days at KFC and see F1 the movie in theaters June 27th. Rated PG-13.
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Your planet is now marked for death.
We will face this together.
As a family.
The Fantastic Four first steps. Get tickets now.
Let's look at some of tonight's key plays on YouTube TV, where you can catch up on game highlights right in the app. Plenty of highlights from Alex Caruso. Right into Caruso.
Oh man, but there's no hope for. At this point, there's no hope for DC when it comes to video games, because we have to wait for the DCU to be established, and that also means we gotta wait for all the movies to come out.
Every time they get a bucket, they go after Tyrese Halliburton. Who's checking the back cut here? It's Tyrese Halliburton. There's a little screen. He takes a tough angle, passes on the money. That ended the longest run of the game by Indiana. 6-0. I mean, that's for an Indiana team that is so sprintable, that can run on you so fast. Incredible job by OKC.
Responses from both teams. As Wallace lines up, can't get the three. Rebound falls into the hands of Nicholas. 10:38, 7 minutes remaining. Neesmith trying to find some room. Surrounded. Not go in. Gets it again. Double team. Toppin, three-pointer. Pumps it in. Obi Toppin is from the three-pointer. He's got 17 points in 21 minutes. Started the game so poorly. A bunch of turnovers, but a great recovery. Dort tries a three. In and out. Halliburton tracks it down. Halliburton 10 points. Eastman for three. Way short. Turner. Foul before the shot attempt. It's going to be the 14th foul.
Obi hands up, knows his teammates in trouble, but trying to make sure he knows where he is. He knows Neesmith doesn't have vision, so he's communicating with his hands, like, hey, I'm open.
But it was also his man that had left him. It was his man that had left him, so that's what you're looking for, is that open man. Turner sidestep, banks in the three, nice Turner. It's a 4-point game between Brooks and the play part of a fourth. The Pacers on another comeback.
Canada teammates. And Lamar picks up his third.
These two guys are close. I sure did. Two guys, close friends on the Canadian national team. He's going to make sure he walks to the free throw line and gives a push right back.
Only the third and fourth free throws of the game for Gildas Alexander. He now is 29.
Hold on, I gotta see something.
And look, sometimes you got to be a little lucky, but how many 7-footers do you know pump fake, do a step back, and then knock it off the three?
Indiana, 16 of 34, 47% from three, continuing being the best three-point shooting team in the playoffs.
9 for 14 on corner threes. They've been the best three-point shooting team. And rise the shots. You see the walls. I can see. Rocking up the left line.
Elbow jumper, got it. Carter now with 15 points.
This is the first time that I've seen OKC with guys trying to figure it out. They're slowly trying to figure out how to get back in control of this game. To the foul. They're really top down.
OKC's had some important clutch victories.
James is 58.
He's 58 though. Nice little bounce pass to the sweet shooting.
You might be cooked.
When you get into a tough spot, attack that rim. Good things happen. If you're struggling, the turnovers, whatever. But right now, we have a 4-point game with 5 minutes to go.
Williams now 16 points. assists. He talked about last year when they got eliminated in the second round. It was as painful an experience in his professional career. It took him a long time before he went back and watched the game that they lost that eliminated. As you see the 6-point lead, he's got 8 points in the ball. Russell goes inside, back shot in and out.
Well, they need something. But it's like nobody wants to get a hold of the DCIP. And it's like we know they want to make games, but they literally can't. Not just, I was gonna say because they're competent. I mean, they might be.
Take a brief rest as Halliburton picks up his first.
Like we talked at the top of the show about performance, the demeanor he brings to it. There's a calmness to what he does. He's under duress from the outset of the possession, and yet he plays with calmness. How about the ability to hang in the air and make the adjustment? That helps you become an MVP. Look and figure position.
On the other end, Tyrese Halliburton, he has these games where he goes in and out, where he can be dominant. And look like the best players in the game. The other days, 12, 10, and 6. Those are tour games. Your best player can't put in tour games in the NBA Finals. You're laughing because he's upset, Mike?
Rivals new game stores live? Oh, wait. Is it time? Is it time for the Wolverine?
SGA now with 33. He was telling us the other day, coming into his first finals game, he remembers as a 9-year-old shooting fadeaways, pretending he's not the buzzer, putting up a shot in the finals game. And here he is, his first finals game, he's put up 33. He's taking a lot of shots, 13 for 27. Clutch free throw right there. He's back to 8. Switches up Halliburton on the drive, gets into the paint, wild shot, way off, rebound, Siakam. And the shot won't go to a foul. And 2 free throws for Pascal Siakam. Wallace's second.
But this is where Indiana has been a number of times. They are 7 road crunch games.
You should be able to update it. Let me see. I heard the movie is going to be somewhat crap, but you know, it's to be expected though. It's to be expected though. Like, this is Superman. We're not just gonna act like Superman don't be making jokes like that. Like Superman be joking like that. It's gonna feel like Guardians. I'm okay with it being like Guardians. I just hope that there's not too many jokes, you know.
OKC is led by as many as 15, but the Pacers have cut it to 4 multiple times here in the fourth. He's facing. Had that little hitch again, but this one goes down.
No, like that. Yeah, I'm like that's my word. Cavill suit, I felt powerful. Yeah. Like, here's the thing, and I know people don't like the Xenoverse. I know. But one thing he did do was always kept it as serious as he could. Well, the Snyder cut. Because it was so much better than the regular Justice League movie.
No question. And it's interesting, Richard, both teams now downsized. No center on the floor, no Hartson, no Trent for OKC.
SGA 87% from the free throw line in the playoffs. Another 35-point game. Make it 36. They've hit 11 for 2 free throws here in the fourth. Up to 9. Double D. Gets it back. Top one on a shoot versus one left. Neesmith drills and grounds it home. Neesmith with his third three-pointer. Every time OKC gets a little breathing room, the Pacers have an answer. 6-point game for Carolina.
Now, how do I make this post time?
Man, this is a good game. It's 1 minute and 27 seconds. ED 105, KC is 1-2.
Watch this challenge.
Really good because these are like, when I say that way,
This is
it's a really fast-paced game.
straight. Those arms can come over if contact forces it. He stays positioned.
Just so typical on the other end. This is what they do. They try to great defense into fast-paced transition.
He focused more on his Kryptonian roots more than the human, which is good. Yeah, I like that. Do you think we'll go up in future things, like 7 or 8? Yeah. Try Diamond outfit? Oh, Diamond outfit with Torco. might be good.
Got a truck and a hot street that I don't have it on phone. And then I got a jersey and I got one of the face mask.
Oh, this is what I. Yeah. See, but that's.
Come on. 3-pointer. Let's don't play. Sorry. Come on. 3.
I'll be on tomorrow. All right. You playing that Dragon Ball Nova? Are you? Because I don't know if I'll play that.
It's a 1-point game. 45, 43.
And no worries, Macho. Get your rest, man. Oh, it's not. But you love Dragon Ball? Bro, why is it that they don't have this?
Oh my god! That's it, that's the most exciting part of the game because it's like the end and then they make a catch. When there's a one-point game, time is out. Wait, that should have been a foul. Is it a foul? It's a foul.
Who you talking to? Because it ain't me. You can miss me, bro.
You just got the $120 cord fit you can see all over your feed for $40. Which means you also just got the $120.
Wait, Evo 2025 interview announcement. All right. Yo, Evo this year. Would y'all be cool with watching Evo with me? Like, do you think that would be something y'all would be interested in? Because low key, I like watching Evo.
Despite its spaceship looks, extraordinary range, expansive cabin, and rocket boost acceleration, it won't take you to space. It brings space to you. Introducing the 3-row all-electric Hyundai Sonata Verge with class-leading interior space.
1-point game.
Huh?
1-point game.
It's a 1-point game?
It's really good.
Well, the rule is Siakam out of bounds, but watch Casey Wallace and Siakam. There's some contact there. Will they deem it marginal or illegal?
Is it coming to PlayStation 5? I think so. Right there? I watch it every year. Okay. In that case, yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch Evo on stream.
They are challenging what they believe is approximate foul.
And look, right now, the Knicks, Cleveland, Milwaukee are all telling the OKC fans, we told you so. This team is relentless. They do not stop. It doesn't matter what the lead or the score is. They continue to pursue.
They've won twice.
You know, I'm kind of happy with this. No way the Pacers came back. Bro, it's a 1-point game.
Their largest deficit 15. Here's Sean Gold.
After review, Siakam is the last to touch the ball prior to the round of bounds. The legal foul call for play. Sales is unsuccessful.
OKC moves inbound. Again, that's a loose ball. Two guys going for it, and they deem it marginal contact. Siakam obviously felt otherwise. You think so? Now the key here, obviously getting the ball down.
Not an easy spot on the floor to try to inbound it from.
SGA has it.
Who you want to win the chip? Man, I don't know who I want to win.
Come on, Pacers.
Apparently, my mom wants the Pacers.
Yeah!
Mom, you're good.
You see that? It's 0.3 seconds.
As you can hear,
Look at Shaq.
we are big at watching that.
gosh. Yeah.
Bro, they can't have a lead here, bro. It's never gonna
Look
happen.
at that. Look at that. Shoot. Score. He is the moment. You're right.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
He wants the ball to shoot the big shot.
Yeah.
He did it against Milwaukee. This game 5 in the first round, down 7 in the final minute, hit big shots. This, of course, a heartbreaking play for Cavs fans. This is all rebound goes back.
Nothing but net.
Against the Cavaliers.
Shoot it again.
And then against the Knicks.
Nothing but net.
Unbelievable game of
The bounce thing.
what was a 2-point enforced overtime, and they won again. And now there's 3/10 of a second remaining. Plenty of time for a catch and shoot.
I love that he didn't call a timeout, you know, allow them to get the matchups they want.
Yeah.
Trust your guy.
And I like it by Rick Carlisle because they have one timeout. So if you miss this foul, you have a chance to advance. That's why they have to go.
0.3 seconds.
So OKC to inbound.
Catch
They
it.
still have one
Shoot.
timeout if they have trouble
All
getting
you
in.
got to
They're going to
do.
put Obi Toppin on the inbounder.
We ain't got time for no
But
timeouts.
this has to be a catch and shoot. No dribble,
That's
no
all.
turn. 3/10 of a second remaining.
Oh, man.
And now Rick Carlisle will call a timeout.
Like, I don't like the way they put this
timeout.
You enter forward into the basketball game to give you that vertical threat. He has been a sneaky scorer on the baseline.
He has, but I've watched a lot of these finals games. I've been blessed to play in 4 of them. Indiana doing what they have done against this team in this arena. They turned the ball over. They've been struggling, and all they did is show up and keep playing.
Meanwhile, remember in the second round, game 1 here at OKC against Denver, the Nuggets came back and won game 1. This one, they led by 15, 2.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Of course, coming up after the game, we'll go over to ESPN Sports Center with our guy Scott Cartel, who's here. In Oklahoma City, full post-game coverage and analysis.
Now, there is no goaltending off of this. We remember the Valley Oop in Phoenix. There is no goaltending on either side. So you want to have a big guy by the rim for your block. They can block the way they can do anything else.
So Mark Bicknell, these are the type of battle plays that teams want over and over again during the course of the regular season to get substitution. Again, keeper OKC is they can't get rebounds. They can still call a timeout. All Rick Williams, SGA, and Dallas. Caruso will be back. Caruso throws it up in the lane.
Okay, I like this. Wait, hold on. I kind of like this build.
Like this crowd is stunned. We are stunned on this broadcast. But to see what they've done over and over and over again.
She said she couldn't even watch the game.
I said it earlier. Can't put up tour dates. And Lisa's got it.
But yeah, I don't really know, man. But DC might just gotta give it up. Because what was the last good DC content we got? It was just the absolute universe, like truly.
How about the defensive possession? They were still going through.
Yeah. Big time play. Miles did a great job at the rim. They tried to, pin down to get him out of the action so I could throw the lob. Miles got around it. Good tip. And, man, it's a total team effort.
Yo, Xenoverse is gonna close in on lasting as long as Zenkai Battle Royale. And Dragon Ball Heroes and DC Universe Online. You know how crazy that is?
You said it, you guys have done it over and over and over again in the playoffs. You've had these tremendous comebacks. What makes this team
Man, we keep believing, and we stay together. Great. But it ain't always tell us over. It ain't over until it's doing hard. We just keep pushing. So, like I said, really proud of this group. Congrats on winning the city game too. Appreciate it.
His first NBA Finals game, and he finishes it with another clutch game winner. The Pacers didn't have a lead in this game until there were 3/10 of the second remaining. They're now 7-3 on the road.
The last console game, still Injustice 2. And, you know, about Injustice 2 and Mortal Kombat, I think NetherRealm got to try a different way. Oh, no, oh god, Gotham Knights. But, you know what? I'm not counting Gotham Knights. Because, if we're being honest, Batman has his own section.
Jefferson, Lisa Summers, our entire crew. Coming up next, the most of these ABC stations you wrap up over ESPN Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt. Tonight from Oklahoma City. Thanks for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals.
Signature Islands, one of California's former leader. It's the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration, and it's not a celebration without you.
It's up to me to keep everyone safe. It's a Bat Family. I loved it. I mean, Gotham Knights was cool. I didn't play it, but I know it was good.
Are you okay?
You enjoyed the game, I see. Yeah, Batman. Batman deserves a long section. Yo, you might think I'm crazy for this, but DC version of Xenoverse? I mean, that would just be Universe DCUO. But if they... What DCUO needs to do is just come out with a DCUO 2. High key. You can keep the game basically the same. Just make it more up to date.
This first NBA Finals game.
Let's bring in Shenanigans who's also joining us now from Oklahoma City. Like, I want to get
the NBA with a 5-year-old wins one. Yep. Because Tyrese was born on a lead year. Look, man. They're letting it happen.
Well, that's not fair. No. It's so weird that this thing is in the corner. It's awful. It's the most inconvenient thing. The water goes everywhere. That's a pain in the neck. You want to go downstairs?
Yeah, let's go downstairs.
It's a stairway to a toilet. Yeah, that's a darn good. Let's go in the room.
second bedroom is downstairs. What was this?
Is he never getting any? Alright, Jay. You didn't even need to say that. Like, you just come in. Oh my god. You brought it up. How would the DC Rivals work? You know what? Now the thing is, should it be exactly like Rifles, or should it be like a different type of hero shooter? Because really, with DC, you could go the Paladins route. So what's up, Jay? How you doing, man?
Were they starting the beef, or did you start the beef? They started. He was very tired, and his driving all kinds of crazy, and he found himself up around his house. But we're not liars. Look, Logan City is saying that Thomas Jones was a mastermind in one of the darkest hours in U.S. history.
Would Green Lantern be OP? Kinda, yeah. I mean, the thing is, Green Lantern is very versatile. Like, Green Lantern could be tank, he could be a healer. Like, tank, healer, they could make him like a DPS, like... They could actually put Green Lantern in every slot. Because each Green Lantern uses their constructs differently. Like, for example, every iteration of John Stewart, he uses his constructs as like a tank. He's trying to shield everybody using artillery constructs from afar. So he could be a tank. Then you got a character, then you got a Green Lantern like Guy Gardner, who would literally throw his ring away and start boxing. So he would be more of a DPS. Like Kyle Ragnar, I'd say he'd be a healer. Because think about it, he literally watches anime and stuff. Like, he could make some crazy constructs if he was a healer.
Hey, Yamcha! In the mood for a fight? No holding back? Why not? I've been training a lot lately. Should probably hold back, though. You know, just a bit. By the way, team, how are things with Punch?
Don't ask me about her. It's complicated.
All right, not too shabby. I don't mosey on back my way.
Good morning, Ari. I'm glad you got your nap. Batman would play like Moon Knight. But the thing is, unlike Moon Knight, Batman would not have the unks. That is one thing for sure. Like, Batman would have the leap, he would be able to glide, and he would have the basic fire with the batarangs. But realistically, he doesn't have the unks, so he'd be less annoying than... He'd be less annoying, but that would also mean he would have different gadgets. Because, like, he could have... Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about Multiverse's moveset. Batman has his smoke bombs. You feeling better? Yes. I had to give myself energy. He could throw hands as well? Definitely. Now, I'm thinking, what should be his ultimate? Because his ultimate could be the Batmobile. Yeah, his ultimate could be the Batmobile. It could be like a Bat mech. That's good. I'm glad. And I'm glad you feel better. And I'm glad the nap helped. That's the crucial part. You can throw a batarang that bounces off. See, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Every time Batman has thrown a batarang, it never bounces off terrain.
Seems like the right thing to do. Let's take a look.
Because another thing is, the thing that made Rivals so interesting is the team-ups.
You're a real thoughtful guy. Maybe I should just give you my badge.
Dr. Fate? Yes.
Just trying to help, that's all.
Dr. Fate would have to be Doctor Strange. Meaning, he would have to be a tank.
There's a blanket in the car if you want.
But high-key, I think Dr. Fate would be a better version of Doctor Strange. Because yes, he would have his shield. He would be range. He would have some range. But also, I see him being a shield character also. Like a mixture of Doctor Strange and Hulk. You know Hulk's gamma shield? I feel like Dr. Fate would have that shield.
And if they are, she drove off. If she saw anything, she would have called the police. What if she could? Hello, my little pumpkin.
Aquaman his name on it? Yeah. But I also feel like Aquaman could low-key be a lot better.
I want to talk to you.
Because, and I'm mainly saying that because maybe Aquaman could utilize different creatures of the deep, or he would use way more water-based moves. Yeah, he could have throw in the trident. But you know what? I'm remembering Batman the Brave and the Bold had Aquaman literally being able to shoot water out of his hands and stuff. Plastic Man as Reed? Yes. But the thing is, Plastic Man could be way more interesting than Reed, though. Because Plastic Man literally would have way more range than Reed.
Who stopped the car? But she wasn't driving. The car had been stolen. Some punk took us out. Yes, but what about my wife?
And Plastic Man's moveset could also be him turning himself into different objects. Is another thing. Like, he could literally be... Now, I want y'all to really think about team-ups, though. Because Plastic Man could literally be a suit on another character. And they get a damage boost.
My aunt is still caring. Sorry, Jack. We were looking for her. She was upset, and sometimes she comes here.
What was she upset about? We don't know. She's just been gone for a long time.
Raven Wanda?
Came here to find her, and we found him instead.
You know what? That does make sense, yeah. But her ultimate would probably be so different. Because it would have to be the Trigun, have the Trigun boost. Cyborg is Iron Man? I don't see him flying though. Cyborg definitely a tank. Ho ho. I don't know if Nightbot's awake. Oh, he's awake. Doomsday is Hulk. You know how devastating Doomsday would actually be as a tank? Honestly, as much as I want to say Doomsday would be Hulk, even though that does make sense, I feel like Doomsday would be a mixture of Hulk and Venom. Because the idea of Doomsday giving himself like personal shields makes sense to me. Darkseid would be Thanos. I would also say Darkseid is definitely a tank. Have I eaten anything? I haven't eaten, but the food, I need to get food. Which is why I'm going to be ending the stream soon. Deathstroke, Deadpool. Oh, you know what? Deathstroke would literally be a better version of not Scarlet Witch, Black Widow. If you really think about it, Deathstroke would literally be a better version of her.
On every wild child, Campus Cruiser 360. Now at the new low price. Juicy grilled chicken, crispy vegan honey falafel, savory gyro, tender seasoned.
Take it back. Bane is Hulk? I see that. Venom shield? Wait, hold on. He could be interesting though. Deadshot would be Deadpool? Ooh, Deadshot. Honestly, I kind of see Deadshot taking the place of Iron Man. But at the same time, no. Deadshot would probably take the place of Punisher. Alright, but the 2 hours is up though. Raven is more Scarlet than him? That's true. Very true. Very true. Really? I just see, because Deadshot is all about never... Actually, I take that back. I said never missing. He would literally be Hawkeye with more bullets. Yep, Summer Games Fest tomorrow. You know we on it. But alright, I'm gonna go. If I do feel like it, I'll do one last stream to end it all before tomorrow. But for now, thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time's up. Lava! Oh my god. Bro, I wanted to show you the Toriko build. And, oh, you know what? Another day. Let me just do the Zenless stuff, though. Let me do that. So, thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. I will see you all either later today or tomorrow. So, see y'all. And also, next time, we'll go more in-depth with the DC rivals. Which, look, we're really gonna lock in for DC rivals, okay? Talk to you later, of course. Alright, bye everybody. Bye-bye.